Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces August 8, 2022. The moon continues to transit your sign today, and you see the world through a more emotional lens than usual. This transit amplifies your emotions. It's best to slow down, as it's a better day for strategy or joint projects. As well, a Venus-Saturn transit influencing the first half of the day can have you seesawing between the desire to stick with what always works and the desire to try something non-routine, new, and unfamiliar, as both choices seem equally attractive. Otherwise, you're in a fine position to draw up plans and focus on exciting new goals. It's a strong time for activities with a partner. Connections made with others are creative and inspiring. When it comes to a zodiac sign that knows how to get up after they've been beaten down repeatedly, that's you. Since 2020, mighty Saturn, the great taskmaster planet, has been spreading his black wings from the depths of your solar fourth house of home, family, and domesticity. This continues until March of 2023. On the one hand, this could bring you more stability if you're married and living together, such as giving you the impetus to lay down roots and buy a house or renovate. Yet, it could also make you deeply emotional if single, as you wonder when you can find someone who understands the depths of your soul. No need to continue focusing on who you were in a different job or professional setting. Everyone deserves a do-over, including you. If you want to grow into a new professional identity, appearance, or demeanor, you should use the first quarter moon in your sign to launch this transformation. Let go of the past to embrace the new professional that you are becoming. Have a clear idea of what you want to look like or how you want to come across during this metamorphosis. Keep this vision in mind as you grow into your best professional self. You have a kind spirit. Although you sometimes focus too much on your career, you try to be helpful to other people. Today you might need to step in and be a good citizen. Someone around you might be suffering, and could use your help. You might need to loan some money so that they can take care of a pressing need. Or you might chat with someone who has had a lot of emotional stress lately. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities, they will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? No clearance rack for you today. You deserve the best of everything and you deserve to show off what you've got. As long as you can afford it, you can flaunt it. The world is your runway. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by, instead voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed, be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. Today, you may feel as if you are brimming over with copious physical energy. You do have a lot of physical energy, but right now it isn't a good idea to go mountain climbing, running marathons, or swimming the English Channel. If you don't pace yourself, you could find yourself exhausted by mid-afternoon. You may be temporarily operating on nervous energy and limited stamina. Take it slow. Teamwork will feel right for you on this day. Even if this is something that you are not routinely drawn to, the energy of this vibration will encourage it. Go with this, as it can bring you new and different opportunities. In general, you are more likely to stick to yourself and to follow routine. Yet, by breaking free of this from time to time, you invite more choices into your life. Let the energy of this day help you to experience more from others. You might wonder where the insights come from to pursue a romantic goal, but make the most of this enhanced intuitive energy. The moon in your sign helps you envision a romantic or relationship dream and see the steps to achieve it. If you've been waiting for the right time to embark upon a new passionate journey, that time may have finally arrived. You may need to accept a bit of turbulence in your emotional world this week. As your ruling planet, Pluto, clashes with Venus, affecting future vision, a new way of thinking about your most cherished, passionate ambitions is on offer. Whether you're solo or attached, resistance is futile, particularly as Pluto is involved. So, it's in your best interests to embrace the transformational shift coming. A whole new world with matters of the heart and flesh is about to reveal itself. Our eyes in the sky. In the pre-dawn hours, the Sagittarius moon opposes Mars in Taurus. This influence stimulates irritation. However, we're more likely to bottle our feelings up instead of expressing them properly. It's natural to hold a grudge now, justifying our moodiness around situations that occurred in the distant past. If we are angry, discussing to clear the air may not be the best course of action right now. Instead, release aggression through physical activities, especially those which involve working with your hands. Crafting with natural materials or assuming construction projects can help us to regain a sense of control over our immediate environment. When we feel less helpless, we will begin to calm down. We're all likely to wake up feeling intuitively sharper and maybe even more creative than usual. But there could be a heavy emotional shift when the moon conjoins Pluto, and we'll have to take care not to overreact to any overpowering feelings. The psychic embellishments from earlier will remain very prominent, but you'll have to be cautious not to let them affect you too much. Avoid having arguments centered around any jealousy you may feel. It could make someone feel unjustly guilty or intimidated. Also be very aware of any negative self-talk, because it could also lead to desperate actions you later come to regret. There could be power struggles or issues with others who want to dominate us. If you feel like someone is pushing you to make a decision you aren't ready to make, take a step back and reassert your boundaries. You don't have to rush through your emotions to satisfy someone else's whims. Any negative energy that's been hovering around you could hit twice as hard when the moon sextiles Neptune tonight. The energy could affect your sleep and make you feel exhausted. In the morning, the moon squares Chiron in Aries, forcing us to confront repressed anxieties. We are emotionally stoic under the Capricorn moon, preferring to avoid conflict by busying ourselves with duties and responsibilities. There's a battle waging here between our inner elder and our inner child. We may be attempting to emulate the style of an older person in our youth who dismissed our creativity. And now, we are acting as the same gatekeeper for our wounded psyche. The best way to navigate these energies is to begin talking to ourselves in a new way, thereby acting as our protector instead of our worst critic. Following this, the Taurus Sun trines Pluto in Capricorn, helping us to tap our magic and personify self-esteem. By firmly standing our ground and advocating for our principles, we become authority figures in our own right. Subsequently, others treat us differently, affirming that we have all that we need within ourselves to embrace our agency. Relationships with superiors, bosses, and those in institutions should be farewell at this time. People in positions of power acknowledge our tenacity and dedication to excellence, helping us to rise further on the hierarchical totem pole.